Hello, and thank you for watching our Lavastorm Analytics video. The Lavastorm Analytics platform is a powerful solution for business performance analytics. It empowers decision makers to unify and analyze complex data, to optimize business processes, and to control their business through a self-service analytic environment called the Lavastorm Desktop. In this video, we're going to show you the advantages of using Lavastorm Desktop over SQL. As part of analyses you perform on a day-to-day basis, you may find yourself writing SQL queries to extract data from databases, to join data sources, and to output the results. If you are doing complex data analysis or data integration, Lavastorm Desktop is easier and faster to use than writing SQL queries or using other tools. Analytic development time can be reduced by as much as 90%. Through Lavastorm Desktop's visual development and execution environment, the analysis is built incrementally and the results can be checked at every step along the way, eliminating the need to incorporate significant error checks in your code. Diverse data sets can be rapidly and easily integrated with Lavastorm Desktop. In this example, I will join data from two databases, one for accounts and one for orders, so that I can improve the accuracy of my company's billing process. In each database, I have two tables I will join together, and finally, join the results of each. The databases I am using are both SQL Server databases, however they have very different data structures. Normally, joining these data sources would require significant modeling and certainly require the help of my IT staff. Since Lavastorm Desktop does not impose a schema or format on the data, I can unify any mix of different types of databases and flat files without having to create a new data model, and best of all, I can do it myself. I don't need to involve my overtaxed IT department. To perform my analysis and join my data sources using SQL, I would need to write a SQL query that looks something like this. If the data is very complex and I need to create multiple subqueries and joins, the SQL query can very quickly start to look like this. It becomes quite complicated, making it easy to lose my place and make mistakes, and difficult to maintain or share the logic with others in the organization. Often I need to know the data relationships ahead of time, or I must segment out the query and save intermediate data to a temporary table to build and debug it. In Lavastorm Desktop, the analysis looks like this: straightforward, easy to understand, and easy to execute. Lavastorm's graphical environment facilitates building your analysis and immediately seeing the results. I can pull together complex data in minutes or hours instead of days or weeks. And the self-documenting resulting graph allows you to explain your work and collaborate with others. Let's go ahead and build this from scratch so you can see how it's done. When you first start up Lavastorm Desktop, you will see the Business Rules Editor, which provides you with a blank canvas and some building blocks, we call them nodes, to work with your data. To create my analytic logic, I simply assemble the building blocks. For this example, I'll start with a database node to connect to my database and extract data from the table I'm interested in. This name will show up on the canvas so I can see the exact path of my analysis and easily return to or explain my work. I'll start out with a simple select statement so that I can see all the data and then decide what I'm going to do with it. I don't need to know what's in it ahead of time. I can explore the data as I go along. After entering my connection parameters, I can execute the node and immediately see the number of records returned. The nodes can be executed individually or in groups, giving you control over your data processing at every step along your data process. Now that the node is executed, I can see my results. Let's bring in the other data sources. In this case, I'm connecting to SQL Server databases, but I could have brought in data from other types of databases or from files such as Excel, CSV, or XML files. There's no schema or format imposed on the data being acquired. So there is virtually no modeling required, and I don't have to wait for IT to join the data. I will now add some labels to the graph to organize it and further document my work. The next step is to join the data sources. Here I'll use the cross-reference node, which performs a left, inner, and right join all at the same time. The data to join is easily linked to the node. The join parameters are quickly configured. All the fields are available to me, so I can select the field I'm joining on, account ID in both sources in my case. I can then execute the node and see my data. Let's do the same for my orders database, joining both tables. And finally, we'll bring them all together. These are my final results. What's interesting about my results is that I have 8 records from my right-hand source that didn't match, and I can see them right here. So I know I'm missing a customer in my customer details table. With Lavastorm Desktop, all your data move along in the analysis, so you can see any records that may fall out otherwise. I can now continue to build my analysis or save any of the intermediate or final data in various formats, such as databases or flat files. So in a matter of minutes, using Lavastorm Desktop, I have brought together very distinct data sets and gained greater visibility and control over my data as it flows through each point in a business process. I hope you enjoyed our video. Thank you for watching.